Welcome to Kimmel's Irish Pub. Time for another movie review. Tonight's movie, Bad Boys for Life. Yes, the third installment of the Bad Boys series. I think it's the third one. The first one was fantastic. Will Smith, Martin Lawrence, who played Mike Lowry. Michael Lowry, if you remember that. And Marcus Burnett. I don't know what the plot's about. I can tell you that it's 7.0 on IMDb and over 52,000 people have rated it. So that's pretty good. So it must be pretty good. They're usually good for a laugh, some action. They fight crime, and it could be very entertaining. It's 2 hours and 2 minutes long. That's pretty long. But let me get into it here, find out what it's really about, give you a better idea of the synopsis, and then ultimately let you know if I laugh enough and see if it's worth watching. So stick around. I'll be back. Hey everybody, I want to do a quick check-in. We're watching Bad Boys for Life. We're at the 1 hour, 14 second mark. Just under halfway, 2 hour and 2 minute movie. And so basically the plot line is, Mike Lowry and Marcus Burnett, Martin Lawrence, and Will Smith are getting of the age of that they might be close to be retiring, and of course Martin Lawrence's character wants to retire. It's kind of typical for his characters throughout the other movies. But there is some family out for revenge. So evidently they've put his father away, or they may have killed him. I'm not sure. But the mother and son are plotting some revenge against them and going after, not only Mike Lowry, Will Smith, but also like the judge that convinced them, the forensics guy. So a long list of people they're going after. And so that's really what the plot line is. They're trying to get them. Now Will Smith is really involved. He wants to find these guys, and find the villains, where of course Martin Lawrence does not. He wants to retire and step away. So of course that's kind of what happens. And so Will Smith goes about it on his own to try and solve this, and as you can imagine, some events are going to happen, and he's going to try and convince Martin Lawrence to join him back up as one last ride. Essentially is what's happening in the first hour, and I'm assuming he will eventually convince him to do that. I mean, that's my theory, right? Or this would be an awful movie, and then the next hour is going to be all about them going after these people. Now, the only piece that I don't get, there's a couple of smile moments. I didn't laugh out loud just yet, but I don't know if the father with the wife and the son coming after everybody was from Bad Boys 2 or Bad Boys 1. I googled it real quick. I don't think so. So I just think it's just a random guy that they put away. I don't think it's sequential, and that you'd have to remember what happened in Bad Boys 2. That was my fear. I was in so many years since Bad Boys 2. I don't know what happened. But anyway, let me get back into it here a little bit more, find out what's going on, see if there is a connection. I'll let you know either way. But ultimately, let you know what I think. Alright, so I'll be back. Hey everybody, we're at the credits of Bad Boys for Life, and interestingly enough, I think the story was better than most of the other ones, but the jokes weren't as good for me. So one thing I thought that was funny. So I told you that Will Smith, he still wanted to go after these bad guys, and Martin Lawrence wanted to retire. There's a scene where they're both preparing for their day. One Martin Lawrence and one Will Smith, and the way they film that and that happens, I thought that was kind of clever and kind of cute. But I wanted to mention that the first time we spoke. But then there's also this ammo. So it's another division of the police force that they get in with. Vanessa Hudgens in it from High School Musical, Charles Melton from Riverdale, and Alexander Ludwig. He's When the Game Stands Tall. He's in a couple other things, but I always remember him from that. So, and there's another girl too, but they kind of get involved with them a little bit, and they kind of form a little bit of a team. So it's not just always just the two of them. They have some other people involved, and I thought that was cool too. I had a little bit more characters into the mix. So all in all, on the front, the action was fun. It wasn't believable or anything like that. Kind of like the Fast and the Furious stuff. That's what it seems like. Maybe a little bit. No, I mean, I know it's not racing cars, but you know, they grow their little family a little bit, and they do unbelievable stunts and chase after the villains and the bad guys and so on and so forth. So, but not a lot of laughs, unfortunately. It didn't tickle me. I was hoping for it. I thought I'd laugh a little bit more. I don't know if maybe 3's too many, and you know, or what. So that's what I got for you. Good action film with unbelievable action. It also reminded me of the, what is it, Die Harder, Bruce Willis, and the time his son showed up. You know, kind of reminded me of that. I don't know which one that one was, but you know, maybe one too many. I don't know. That's what I got for you. I think they even want to maybe even make another one. Possibly. But I think the main reason for these movies is the humor. And there was some, you know, effort there. But nothing got me to laugh out loud, really. With that cute scene, that was it. So, that's what I got for you. I think you're going to watch it anyway. I mean, how could you not watch? If you've watched the other ones, if you like Will Smith, if you like Martin Lawrence, you're going to have to check it out, right? But I'd set your expectations a little bit lower. I had mine maybe a little bit too high, I think is what happened for me. So hopefully I've reset them for you and you can go in and be like, oh, I thought it was going to be really a lot worse and it's a lot better. Maybe. I don't know. Anyway, if you check it out, let me know what you think. Love to hear your thoughts. Drop some comments. Subscribe to my channel. Tell all your friends. And continue to come back to Kimmel's Irish Pub.